Good morning. It's Michelle Masacchio with Fit Money CPA, where we help veterinarians build their wildest dream practice through hindsight, insight, and foresight. As promised, today we are going to talk about the emergency fund and how you build it. So, first off, what the heck is an emergency fund? It is a cash reserve that you set aside in a liquid account, and that's a terminology, a finance terminology, liquid account, just being able to get to quickly. That you can even if it's a stock, a money market, whatever, you can liquidate those pretty quickly. But anyway, we have those funds set aside in a liquid account so that we can access them readily for any unplanned expenses or emergencies. What the heck's an unplanned expense or an emergency? Unfortunately, we've all experienced those. Something like your HVAC system goes out. Where the heck am I going to get all that money? Well, that's why we build that emergency fund. It's something else. I don't know. You have a one-off patient come in, and you need to purchase some inventory to help rehabilitate that client patient. So it's anything that's unexpected that pops up that you want to have the funds readily available to take care of. So how the heck do we go about setting this up? First thing we need to do is set a goal. And that goal is based on basically your monthly spending. So we want to make sure that we have all of our fixed costs covered. Now, we've talked about fixed costs before. Fixed costs are your utilities, your property taxes, your staff, because you got to have those no matter what. So those are the types of fixed costs we definitely want to have covered. And it's a coin toss as to how many months you keep. Some people say 3 months, some people say 6 months. So it's really what you're most comfortable with. There's no hard, set, fast rule as far as the time amount. But once you have that set, we want to create a system for automatically building that emergency fund. And that can be automatic transfers. It can be maybe once a week or once a month, you're going to transfer maybe $500 over to this emergency fund. If it's weekly, maybe you're doing a little bit more. It's again what you're comfortable with bringing out of your operating expense and just kind of tucking over there to the side so that you have it in case you need it. And one thought, you might want to set up a different account at a different bank so that when that money is transferred over there, you're not seeing it all the time. It's just sitting over there, gaining interest, gaining some more money, working for you. So when you need it, it's there. From a personal standpoint, if you're building an emergency fund for your home, maybe allocate a portion of every paycheck over to again another savings account of some sort, so that you have that money at least working for you while you're building it. I personally set aside a certain amount every paycheck in order to help build my emergency fund. And it happens, you have to dip into it. So you're always constantly rebuilding it. But again, once you're in that habit, it's super easy to maintain. This again affects the personal side of things. If you receive a bonus check, if you give yourself a bonus, or maybe you've dividended yourself out something, maybe put a portion of that over into that savings account as well. Again, it's really just changing your mindset that it's okay to save and it's okay to take care of your future. Another thing you want to do is regularly monitor your progress. So how well are you doing? Say you've set a goal of $10,000 in your emergency fund. So keep track of it. Once you get to that 10,000, don't stop putting money in there, but maybe you can take some of that money out and put it in a more aggressive investment vehicle. Just always trying to think of ways to help your money grow as opposed to just sitting there waiting for you to do something with it. Once you hit your mark, that $10,000 we're going to use as an example, celebrate. Now don't go on a huge trip or something like that, but maybe maybe you do go out for dinner. But anyway, celebrate your success. I think that's one thing. I know I'm guilty of it. And I think that's one thing that our society does not promote us to do is celebrate our successes. Um, you guys have a fantastic veterinarian practice. Celebrate it. Be proud of it. I know you're worn out, um, but again, look at what you've built. Look back from when you opened your practice to where you are today. And I'll bet you, if you take a look at your finances, you might even have some money to go ahead and start that emergency fund today. So I hope this helps. If you have questions, please let me know. Happy to answer them for you. So remember, only you can build your dream practice, but we are here to help you every step of the way.